everyone, Leaders F52 back with my review. This is the Evil deck from Giovanni Meroni, as it says on there, aka thirdway.it, that's his website. It says the Evil deck on the front, and you see a little skull, there's a bat, some wings up top. Down here there's a couple of crossbones, no skull though. And it says a design project by Giovanni Meroni. You also see a bunch of knives and butcher knives and stuff like that. This is all embossed, everything that's in white, in a kind of a gloss embossing, I think it was. And it's got basically a matte tuck case, as it says, and it does say that it is embossed glossy UV elements. This design was actually won on the Discourse deck design contest a year or so ago. That is the playingcardforum.com, which I'm not a member of because they banned me, because I have an opinion and they don't agree with it. Anyways, moving along. There is a kind of a sequel to this deck that is coming sometime later this year called the Good Deck, which is actually originally on the cardlauncher.com website, which didn't work out and it didn't fund. The website didn't work out, the project didn't fund, but it is coming nonetheless. This was produced when he won the contest. Bill Caluce, an expert pointer company, produced the decks for him. I think it was, they awarded him 2 gross, I believe it was, or 1 gross, whatever it was, so 144 decks or 280 decks, something like that. So pretty limited. They are still available on his website. I don't know if he's actually produced more or not, or if that's still that very limited print run, but they're there. Of course, if you're not familiar with Giovanni, he's also the creator of the Delirium deck, which was on Kickstarter earlier this year, or late last year, whatever it was, which was the United Cardists 2015 deck. So it's kind of interesting. This one won the Discourse deck of the year. The other one was selected as the United Cardists deck. It's kind of interesting, kind of funny. And he does have another project on Kickstarter at the moment. Actually, by the time this video is up, it will be over. That was the Omnia playing cards, which is quite different but very nice as well. So that's the front of the box. Let's move on. The side says the Evil deck. See a spade and a club as well, and again more of that glossy embossing. And the other side, same thing, except there's a heart and a diamond. Top, nada. The bottom has his logo, Third Way. It says made in Taiwan by Expert Playing Card Company. And a little copyright stuff. And the back is the same as the front. And it says 54 Evil cards on the bottom instead of Giovanni Meroni's name. And the seal is a stamp type seal with perforations, and it's got something on it. It looks like an eyeball. And then on here, you kind of see the same thing, but it looks like teeth. So it's kind of interesting. Also underneath the seal, you can't see, but there is actually, you can see right there, sort of 4 pips. You can see them here better, because basically the inside is debossed. The outside is embossed, the inside is debossed. You get the same thing here as well. And then, before you get to the cards, I want to show you the inside if I can. So on one side you kind of got the back design, and the other side you got this pretty cool symbol that says it's the Evil deck by Giovanni Meroni. Very interesting, very unique. And then we get to the cards. The Jokers, it's got an angel with a skull face, and it says Joker in kind of red and orange. The back design, by the way, a little bit thick on the borders, but he also has all these elements that go into the borders, so it doesn't really matter so much. He's got the same teeth eyeball thing here, which kind of looks like it's the face of this bat because it's got wings. And there's some crossbones. There's this kind of a turbine in the center, whatever that is. And it's pretty interesting. It's different. The other Joker is an angel, and she's got cleavage. And it says Joker in kind of yellow and purple, I think it is. The ace of spades, you got that kind of evil one-eyed bat with a angel thing over above it. I forget what that's called. A nice spade pip. It says Expert Point Card Company, West 30th Street, New York. I should point out the hearts represent passion, the clubs represent nature, the diamonds represent violence, and the spades represent magic. So here's the ace of hearts, ace of clubs, pretty interesting, and the ace of diamonds, definitely representing violence with a big sword. Here's some of the cards. I think, well, this is all the court cards. You can see purple for the spades and the clubs, red for the hearts and the diamonds. All sorts of weird images. Well, not really weird, but I guess weird in a good way. Different, that's for sure. A little bit cartoony. Reminds me a little bit of the Delirium deck that he did. Review is also on my channel for anyone interested. Suicide Key. Pretty nice. You don't see any seat indicators on the court cards, but that's okay. It's not exactly like you're going to perform magic with this deck or play cards with it for the most part. More of a collection piece. For me anyways. And then we get to the number cards. You can see they don't have pips or anything like that, but they do have something that represents the value. Like this has 4 heads. Missing teeth apparently as well. This one has, if you look at it, it does have a heart and it's got 9 bats. This one's got 5 bats. This one's got 10 knives. Etc, etc. This one's got 3 pig things. This one's got 8 arrows, you know, etc, etc. Oops, one on the floor. So, you know, it's every card is completely custom, different artwork. You have to actually, you know, sit down and go through all the cards. As you can see, red colors for the hearts and diamonds, blue for the spades and clubs. And each suit has its own kind of theme. I'm not going to go through every card unless you really want me to, because I think that's pretty good as it is. You can see everything is unique, custom. If you like it, definitely check it out on his website, thirdway.it. Still available. And definitely be sure to check out the good deck later this year when it comes out. Should be any time now, probably on Kickstarter. Actually, it probably won't be for a little while since he has that other deck that's just ending. These cards do have a master finish made by Expert Playing Card Company. And, you know, congrats to Giovanni on winning the contest and getting this deck design, even though it was months ago that that happened. And props to Expert Playing Card Company for doing that and producing the deck. And this is how, you know, Giovanni and his talents were discovered. Anyways, as you can see, handles pretty good. Overall, for handling, I'll say 4 out of 5. For usability, not so much, because there's nothing standard. It's hard to pull out these cards and play poker with or use them for magic or anything like that. So I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5 for usability. As for artwork and theme and everything, I like it. It's definitely different. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it, but I think it's pretty interesting, pretty unique. Definitely nice for a collection. So I will give it a 4 out of 5. Overall, I will say 4 out of 5. Pretty good deck, pretty solid effort. And I like it. I definitely recommend checking it out. Check out his website, thirdway.it. And don't forget to check out collectiblepointcards.com. Use the code VISAZA32 to get 10% off your order each and every time you place an order. It's simple. Use the code, get a discount, save money, buy more cards later on. See you next time.